Hey, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's hop right to it. Today, we're talking about monetizing creative with AI fashion assets. We're going to show you how to do it, so let's go. This is your daily live stream where we give you actionable strategies, trending insight, profit boosting tips to level up your business beyond your wildest dreams. So, when you join us every single weekday at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, be prepared to have at least one profit producing task that you must fulfill by the end of the day, sooner if not later, so that you can start glowing up and growing up from the start. So, as usual, our four pillars are what we are powered by. It's focus, consistency, relationships, and service. If you aren't doing these things in your business, in your life, period, then we don't know what to tell you. But if you need somewhere to start, this is a great place to stand on your square. It's always about focusing on the main thing, letting the main thing be the main thing, and letting it stay that way. Not just to be focused, just to say, I'm focused. It's important to know what the right thing for you is, for your business is. When it comes to business, it's not about creating supply, creating demand, or it's about embodying that. It's about demonstrating power whether you're present or not. Your presence needs to precede you. When you offer digital products, that's the bridge that you allow those who haven't worked with you yet to know exactly who you are, what you're about, what you have to offer, and why. And sometimes you don't even have to say a word because a picture, a video tells 1,000 words. Consistency, it speaks to your character, it speaks to your integrity, the level of it, and it also speaks to discipline as well. So you want to be consistent in all that you do and all that you say. Relationships and rapport, it all begins with a conversation. If you're not having conversations every day with your audience, at least reaching out, then you're not doing the very best that you can. And actually, not only are you cheating your audience, but you're cheating and undermining your business as well. So start the conversation today. Engage, connect, do whatever you need to do to share, to sell, to serve at the highest level. And then, speaking of service, you always want to contribute to your community, whether it is your community globally or even locally. And we have an offer for you when it comes to that. If you don't have a community online, which happens to be a hybrid of both on and offline. And when they come together, man, listen. So, what's laid bare before you is three opportunities. You have three QR codes here. Pick one, pick them all. It really doesn't matter, but make a decision. We're giving you no excuses. This is your no excuses clause right here because we're giving you something for now, something for later, and something to tide you over in between. We have an opportunity for you to build a relationship with a company that is a $15 billion per year business, right? You become an affiliate immediately, if not sooner, and then you're able to sell. Because listen, the only way you're going to get out of where you are right now or where you have been is by selling something. What are you selling? If you're on a job, you sold your expertise, your winning personality, your ability to move something from point A to point Z and beyond. The same is here with that. You should always have someone that you're promoting, some business that you're promoting that pays you in the process. Next, we have a scheduler so that you can operate under consistency, under character and integrity without burning out. We talked about that earlier this week. You can do this thing without burning out. And then finally, what we're going to offer you is an opportunity to get in on a very, very beautiful, lucrative product where you have software as a service as a support, and as a community, right? And oh, yeah, it offers speed as well because it's an AI community, it's an automation community where you can automate your sales, you can automate your products, you can automate pretty much everything that can be, right? And then we provide you with a community of men and women, 400 plus and growing, that are going to undergird you in your process. 75% commission, that's better than Mary Kay at this point. So you have the opportunities before you. It's up to you to make a decision, right? So listen, we're coming out with opportunities. We're coming out with giving you no excuses as to why you can't make it from point A to point B and behind. So this week, particularly on today, we're talking about elevating your brand with premium offers. And today is my industry. Shout out to Fashion Industries. Hi. We're talking about fashion and apparel, how you can use your service to bring in more clients and customers, or even businesses, fields, and industries represented by the fashion and apparel field. And this field is so vast. There are so many categories. And if you don't think that is, then you haven't been to a Walmart.com or a Target.com or even a SaksFifthAvenue.com. It's so many pieces to it. Get in where you can fit in or where you most enjoy being, and then start the conversation with what it is that you have to offer as a service provider. The bottom line to these industries that are laid bare before you, I want you to pay attention to this slide as well, is that these industries print money on a daily basis, right? And AI driven digital assets can drive a slice of this massive profit potential without the overhead, without the headache of it, and traditional service based businesses that they actually serve, right? So now it's time for you to get in where the money is. It's not about taking out little drops or little sprinklets. So now it's time for you to start drinking from a fire hose. Let's go. So, AI digital assets, AI enhanced digital assets. It's transforming fashion and the apparel business, and you can get in on it. For service providers and creatives, trading time for money, it limits its growth. But AI enhanced digital assets, however, offer a scalable solution, and it's hands off. So when you begin creating, then licensing premium, ready made AI gen visuals, designers, photographers, and stylists can build passive income streams. And you know what I said? Every time you hear passive income, you ought to think passive aggressive income streams while providing fashion brands with cost effective, high quality assets. So, again, last week, there's a reason why I'm pointing you to last week, because if you can learn how to create one tremendous, incredible, undeniable digital asset, from that, you can build an entire marketing campaign, an entire sales system, automate that bad boy, and keep it moving. But most importantly, you want to learn with AI and automation how to promote and package whatever it is that you're putting into the marketplace. Because when you do that, not only will you come back with results, you'll come back with receipts. I pointed you to a few two videos on YouTube. One is 34 minutes, the other is 22. If you don't have time to learn how to become a profit persona, if you don't have time to put together something in 2 hours that used to take 2 weeks, 2 months, even 2 quarters out of the year, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I can't help you. So if we haven't met already, it is I, Tanya Weeders. I am your brand broker and your digital marketing mentor for the hour. Right now, for the next 20, 30 minutes or so, you need to take care or take advantage, if you will, of this 2.5 decades of brand experience, design, and development. We don't just paint pretty pictures, we put power behind that caboose. I went from global banking into publishing, and all of the time I was working in marketing and didn't even realize it. And so now we're in a space and a place where we have mastered and continue to master digital marketing with automation and artificial intelligence because we want to teach others how to leverage the cutting edge tools in the tech that is laid bare before you. If you're not taking advantage of the tech, you are undermining and undercutting every gift that you have ever been given. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care how many jobs that you've worked on. I don't care how many multiple millions of dollar projects that you've worked on. If you are not taking advantage of the text, you are undermining yourself, not just your audience, but yourself. And what's worse is that you have an audience that's out there that needs you, and you're busy twiddling your fingers, not making the best of one of the most tremendous opportunities that has ever existed in the history of mankind. So I need you to act as if you paid me $1,000 to be here, because I promise you, if you take what I give you and actually apply it, let me say that again for the people in the back, and actually apply it, you'll make more than that by the end of the day. I'm not playing. It's not a promise. It's actually something that's fact if you try it. Go ahead and try it. Right now, my job is to be before you and to let you know how invaluable your expertise and your level of experience is, because you operate under the spirit of excellence. It's one thing to be excellent. It's it's one thing to put a color on excellence, but there is a spirit of excellence which is completely different. And if you operate under that, I'm going to show you how you can take that brand, add automation and artificial intelligence to that, and you can be the agency that is a record for many, many companies, many, many brands and businesses. So here's today's topic. We're talking about AI generated digital assets for fashion and apparel. Fashion brands, they need high quality, scalable visuals, because I told you yesterday, we're all visual people. We're all turned on by what we see in front of us. Right? So, from product mock-ups to AI style lookbooks, instead of creating each piece manually, service providers can now begin to develop ready-made AI generated assets for brands to purchase, to customize, or ka-ching, ching, ching, royalties are forever, license on demand. This approach allows creatives to sell once, profit repeatedly, and expand beyond one live commissions. If this is not your goal, sir, if this is not your goal, ma'am, then perhaps you want to log out right now. Because if you're not about selling one time, profiting repeatedly, and expanding beyond one time commissions, then everything that you're doing makes absolutely no sense. We're taking the easy route, but we have to do the heavy lifting first. And you have to understand that if this is not the purpose, right, beyond just selling, right? If you add this to your service based business, if you add this to sharing and becoming a solution, if you add this to that, you are going to reap rewards that you've never seen before. So, whether it's AI generated fabric textures, product renderings, or digital runway models, fashion businesses can benefit from cost effective, rapid content solutions that you, as a creative service provider, can offer. Excuse me. So what this looks like is an AI generated fashion mock-ups. Where a digital designer, they build a storefront on a platform like a Gumroad or Creative Market. Free for you to join. They help you get eyeballs on your product, and then they take a piece of that commission afterwards. Wonderful. So you don't need to build a website, right?
Yeah.
So now you're offering an AI generated fashion mockups package for independent brands by pricing your mockup packs at anywhere between $50 and $200 per set. You can generate revenue income without client specific work. That's how you make what you do easier because what you do it once, you sell it over and over, and you collect the profits from that. A perfect example of this is LaLaLand.ai, where they use AI generated models to replace traditional photo shoots. Independent creatives can offer AI powered virtual try ons, lookbooks, and styling assets, licensing these tools to fashion retailers seeking cost effective content solutions. So, if you look at this business model, it is absolutely astonishing because they're not going for individual customers, they're not looking for individual people to do business with because if you're working with anywhere between 50 and $100 per package that you're selling, and there's nothing wrong with that. It might take you a little longer to get to that six figures per month or that seven-figure year that's coveted by most, received and actually accomplished by a very few. But what they did was they positioned their offer for industries. They wanted to go after retailers. They wanted to go after the retail industry. I'm going to help somebody today. You will be best served, perhaps. One of the reasons why you are stuck or you're stagnant is because you're stuck on only wanting to do one on ones when the gift that's inside of you, the expertise that's inside of you, your level of experience that's inside of you is calling for a bigger audience that might be an industry, not an individual. Ooh, somebody needs to put that in the notes because that went through me. Stop going after individuals and try on an industry and see how that will switch your entire mindset when it comes to presenting. So, listen, how about them Eagles? We're talking about champions this week. Champions. We're all champions this week. Whether you were rooting for the team or not, we all won this week because we saw something about ourselves that we love to see. We rooted for the underdog won. Listen, who's that guy from California that said it? The underdog is on top. So what you gonna do? Be inspired, but don't just be inspired and sit there. Be inspired and do something. Do something. I already told you, social media marketing skills are in demand right now. You can take out social media and you can put in search engine marketing. You can put in streaming marketing. If you learn how to market, you're learning how to sell. You want to know why? Because all of the sales spiel, all of it, from messaging all the way through the pricing strategy, it is built in marketing. You learn this and it's a done deal for you. You can start writing blank checks, filling in blank checks at this point. When you learn this skill, not only can you take advantage of a $1.5 trillion market by 2030, if you looked and paid attention to the slide that I showed you about this fashion industry, the fashion industry makes this money every year. So it would best serve you to go over and to prove and show what you have to offer as a service provider, especially if you're a creative. It is now time to move beyond DEI. I'm telling you, if you go beyond DEI, and I mean to offend you, I mean to offend you because some people will never learn until you get offended, until somebody lights a fire under you. You need to get beyond DEI and make them suffer. That's what you need to do. And how do you make people suffer? Go straight to their wallets. Understand, you can do it without it. Here's the beauty of it. You can do without DEI. We've been doing without DEI forever. Now it's time for you to DYI. What is it? DIYDS. Do it your daggone self. You need to understand that real empowerment begins when you take care of your financial future. Money is a shield, Bible thumper. That's what the word says. Money is a shield, it is a defense. And when you get it, you got it. And it's your choice and it's your decision to make up your mind that either you're going to make it multiply, you're going to multiply yourself by hiring other people that fall in line with what your pillars are, what your mission statement is, what your philosophy is, and make it happen for so many other people. Your job is to multiply your gift so that you can help more people get a greater reach and do the daggone thing. That's your job. That's what champions know. Only kings understand each other. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm in great company. They didn't understand what Kendrick was saying on Sunday, and I love it. I absolutely love it. He ain't talking fast. You're just listening slow. Let's go. So if you say that you don't have a digital product yet, you're making excuses, and this is a no excuses zone. I'm not saying you a liar. I'm just saying you're prone to stories because we already gave you digital products at the beginning of the show. We already showed you what to do in the previous slides. We already showed you how to govern yourselves accordingly, to act like you just dropped a G because I'm dropping diamonds in your lap today. So if you are still struggling with what you want to sell, I invite you to Zillionaires. It's an AI automation community. Click through the code and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We offer you software, speed, and support. Favor and fortune favors speed. But when you have support and you have the tools behind you, and then you have the tactics, which I'm getting ready to come up on, then there's nothing that you can't do. Right? So we're giving you the full package. And then if you need some sort of hand holding, some sort of cuddling, we'll do that for about 15 seconds. We're from New York. We ain't got time to be cuddling all day. From ideation to execution, we've got you covered. So thank you for tuning in at 5 a.m. in the morning. And we're telling you right now, this is what you should lay before you. This is your goal. Only options are available to me right now. Only abundant opportunities and options are available for me, not just today, but right now. Mhm. So this is just beyond or just before our halfway point where we let you know this is a live stream. We are here live streaming at 5:22 a.m. on Thursday, February 13th. And there's levels to this, man. There's levels to support. You can engage with the content, like, share, subscribe, connect, and comment. That's the way the algorithm is pushed. That's the way more people can get examples of how to make money, how to leverage AI, how to leverage automation, how to content repurpose. Come on, baby. This is not games we're playing here. We're letting you know that when you push out this information, you are helping someone else. You are helping someone else. Other than yourself, stop being stingy, push out the information. Then you can join our list by taking advantage of any of the offers that we have laid before you. Then you can donate because we are not offended by gifts of cash, or are we turning down coffee? So meet us at the coffee shop because not only will you be able to donate over there, but you can also look and get a chance to see the kind of digital products that you can put together yourself so that you can be inspired and you can light that fire under yourself and keep going. And a special thanks to those of you who have liked and subscribed over on the YouTubes. Hey, YouTube, hope all is well. We are growing over there. We have thousands upon thousands on every other platform, but we want to flood the gates of YouTube as well, and we would appreciate your like, your comment, and your subscription. All right, so let's get down to our profit producing task because we got to get out of here so we can get this done. All right, we want you to create a scalable AI driven digital asset shop, right? You want to serve the industry of choice. Maybe it's not fashion, maybe it's something we spoke about earlier, or something that we're looking into tomorrow. Whatever it is, here's the shortcut. make sure they're earning at least $1 trillion a year. Why? Because they're going to, any business worth its salt is going to lay aside anywhere from 25 to I think it's 37% of their annual income on marketing, on sales, on promotion. Listen, that means your digital product is going to be made available to that kind of industry. So you never have to haggle price. They're willing to write you a check. And I promise you, if you put a comma in what it is you're asking for, you'll not only get it, you'll get more. Why? Because they can pay it. Very simple, right? So you want to make their lives easier by making your life easier and eliminating one-time client work because they'll always have to come back to you because you're generating something that they can use and you're customizing it for their particular industry or field, right? So how are you going to apply this? Very simple as one, two, three. Develop an AI-powered digital asset, offer tiered licensing, automate your sales, govern yourselves accordingly. Let the church say amen. Then, if you want to go back into deeper waters, you want a booster. You want to offer a membership model wherein they can pay you anywhere between $30 and $90 a month. And I would even add a zero to both of these. I mean, at the end and before the decimal. So, this is where brands can easily access exclusive AI generated assets that you generate every single month so that you can at least ensure a predictable income, right? You want your outcome to be a predictable income. Write that down, it'll change your life. So, what this looks like is a creative who shifts from purely custom fashion design to scalable AI powered assets, offering digital mockups, AI styled outfits, and virtual models on a licensing platform. You price these assets or these bundles at $100, premium access at $49 or $50 a month, and then exclusive rights at over $500. So within 6 months, they are establishing a passive revenue stream earning over $100,000 annually, all while reducing hands on workload. So, do you want to increase your income, improve productivity by doing way less, far more efficiently, saving you time, saving you energy, and saving you money? Yeah, this is where you need to get in. Now, either you can go to the coffee shop and pick up our your quick six figure, right? Fix, or well, you're gonna pay $1,000, or you can come with us over at the Zillionaires. I'm saying academy, but it's a community. And it's academy. I keep saying academy because you're going to get courses over there, but this is not about courses. This is about 32 assets, 32 AI generating platforms and applications that you can use so that you can do every single one of these line items that are here. Tuesday, you implemented a tiered pricing structure for your offers. Wednesday, you created a scalable AI visual asset business for real estate for designers. And then today, you're going to create an AI driven digital asset shop serving your industry. How do you do that? By creating applications and using applications all in one place, serving you well. hmm Serving you well. There's two D's in that industry because you're going to be making dollars in the data in a minute before y'all start clowning me. But at the end of the day, when you join up with with us over at Zillionaires, you will be able to do all of these things that much easier because everything is on a platform. All of us know what it's like to go from one subscription to another subscription. You have to remember your keyword, remember your password, remember what project you were working on. So I want you to understand that you can increase your income, improve productivity by pulling back, and save precious time and energy when you begin to work with us. Our software, where we offer software speed and support, but above all, we offer clarity. And not only clarity, we offer certainty. What are we certain of? When you get in a place where you can start systematizing what you're monetizing, when you can systematize Let me put it in common speak. When you can create a predictable path of not only profitability for yourself, but for your clients and your customers, now you're getting into the numbers game. You're able to say, okay, we're making this much this month, this week, on this particular day. Why? Because we are calling the shot with how many people we're speaking to every day. How many businesses are we making aware of what we have to offer? That's what a funnel is. That's what a sales system is. All of that is built out of what? A marketing strategy, a marketing plan, marketing tactics. Every single day, I give you tactics. I don't give you just strategy, I give you tacticals. I give you something that's going to work. I give you something that's going to work right now. I'm just giving you a microcosm of what's in an entire marketing strategy. If you go back to the day that we started, you'll be able to see I gave you multiple marketing strategies, right? But I built them and I fed them to you through tactics every single day that you can use. So, if you want to build this or you want us to help you build this, come on over. Invest a couple of $100. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if you don't invest a couple of $100 right now, you're going to waste thousands of dollars going here, there, and everywhere. I used to use a platform that used to charge us $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month for something that wasn't even guaranteed. We're letting you know now. You have a community that's with you. You have the product that's with you. We have the training that's with you. We have live trainings every single week so that there are no excuses. We have no excuses. We eliminate that from the beginning and we crush every objection that you can possibly give us. So if you're tired of being tired, then this is the place to go because when you're operating in the gift that was given to you, when you operate in the experience with which you were given, when you're operating in the purpose in which you were given, your work is rest. It really is. You can't wait to get up to talk about this. I can't wait to get up 3:30, 4:30 in the morning to talk to you about this because I'm operating on full tilt in what I've been called to do. It's nothing for me to sit here and talk to you for a whole hour. I'm not doing that today because it's time for you to get to work. So click through the code, make a decision. I can't make the decision for you. It's something that you have to do. I want to thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and put them in the live. Go ahead, even your crazy comments. At the end of the day, you pushing the algo, baby. Thank you. So if you have any ideas for the show, anything you want us to talk about, post them up in the comments or you can DM me. But watch the way you talk. Watch the way you come at the queen because it might be off with your neck. You all have a fantastic day. Remember, the knowledge ain't going to apply itself. Do something about what it is that you've seen today. Don't be a time waster. Don't be a tire kicker. Make it happen. And when you do, I'll meet you